What is up, FLV? We're here today for week 6. We're having JBNNXYZ versus Dying Kind of Sucks. This is my co-host ZenSquid, and I am Leo.
Welcome everybody to the streams. Hope we have a really good game today.
Getting into character selection here, we have 5 people from the side of JBNNXYZ already locked in. We do see a
They
double
seem pretty
duelist
confident
comp.
tonight.
Yeah, we have a double duelist comp coming in with the Jet and the Phoenix pick, as well as Sova, which is very common here, and a Cypher and an Omen. Fairly typical comp, except for the Phoenix pick, I would say.
Yes, I see a Gecko pick on the defender side, and I'm kind of interested on this because Gecko's not normally seen too much on Haven, and I'm kind of excited to see how this goes.
Yeah, it's looking like they are going to run the double initiator, which I feel like is pretty commonplace on Haven. Although
is true.
usually it's like either Sova or Sky with the breach, but they are choosing to run the Gecko here. We will have to see how that works out for them.
And they're running a solo duelist Phoenix, which has very little entry power, so I'm excited to see how this goes. As we're loading into the stream now, the game, my apologies.
Only other
We'll see how
difference
this
I'm
goes.
noticing is DKS opting for Brim over Omen, and besides the double duelist and versus the single, that seems to be the only discrepancy there.
All right. And just looking at to see who's on each side. Excited to see this game. We have a full plat team versus some two immortal players. Excited to see how each of these players are going to perform today. Expecting a lot from people like Jose and Gnome for their explosive potential as their immortal players. So we're just excited to see how it goes.
Yeah, for sure. Having played Dying Kind of Sucks myself, I know these plats are not to be underestimated. They might
Plats
not
are
be the
not
highest ranks, but they do have some interesting strats. One thing to note is that JBNN are the favorite for this game, but as we know, that does not mean they're going to win, and we could see an underdog story here. Opting in for a full A rush seems to be what's happening from the side of JBNN.
We see a
Drone will come out.
We see a 2-1-2 setup on the defender side here, so I'm excited to see how
The
they go.
drone's going to spot Gecko by pushing him off that angle. Smokes are down, though.
Some coming from the breach from JBZN.
Yuto coming out from both sides just to delay the attack hit. Very slow.
Ball made is told here.
Seems like they might try and fake a rotate here and go back for the rehit, although the spike does seem to be rotating towards
This looks like they're just trying to go offside, but looks like they're putting their smokes onto A, and looks like they're going for execute here.
Are opting for the rehit here. Sanguine with a nice pick onto Lazarus, getting traded out by Gnome. Gnome pushes in, finds Hostlet.
Huge pick from
Crispy.
Gnome. Hopes A with the trade, and the 2v3.
Plant
on this
down.
retake here.
Spike planted.
Not much utility for this retake, so let's see how they go here with the free frenzies.
We do have 2 players playing in hell to stop that heaven drop. Very difficult position.
And they're gonna get out of car.
Getting traded off by
Poncho
Pushko.
with the trade. Let's see how it goes. It's very winnable here.
Oh.
And Polylinefish with the clean tap to the head for killing Poncho, and hits. And they are starting pretty strong here.
Yeah, very good fake rotate there from JBNNXYZ, just creating the doubt in the defender's mind that they could already be towards the C side. There's very good utility usage too after they entry, managing to win the fights and turn it into a 3v2 post plant.
Looks like Dying Kind of Sucks is gonna play 4 people. It's actually 5 towards the C side.
Yeah, we do see a heavy
towards C side,
here.
so I think they're gonna give up A and they're gonna trade for the 5-man retake.
Unfortunate for them though, JBNN will opt towards the A site. Drone clearing out short, giving them that space.
I think they hear him walking up sewers right now, so we'll see how this goes.
Dart will clear sight. Smoke's going down.
On this off angle. They have 1 man on the flank. We'll see how this goes.
Oh!
And the spray to the smoke. Gnome with the sprays. The Phantom is strongest when spraying, so we'll see how they go here.
Ooh, Hosley with a nice pick on a Sanguine, and
Ooh, and a
hits
clean
coming
kill from Polyline and Fish.
left to
it's
just
only-
Pochaco here, stuck on the flank by this trip here.
Let's see if he tries to play for an exit frag. I wonder if they have the thought of that there might be someone flanking. It looks like their Phoenix and their Cypher both have that idea that there probably is one flanking now.
Although the cam will not spot out him here, so they do not know for sure.
Spikes is nearly detonated now. We'll see if Pocho can get a kill here.
Oh, but they do
And he
know.
can't. And he cannot secure it.
Good, another good round from JBN in there, managing to not lose any guns as they chose the right site to go there for sure. Does seem like another A hit is going to come out from JBNN. Also, of course, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, as they say.
You took the words from my mouth, Leo. My mom always told me, if it ain't broken, don't fix it.
We do see a default coming out from the defenders here, ready for anything.
A casual 2-1-2 setup on
Take flight.
the side here.
Drone will spot out Sanguine, who will back off the angle. Smoke's coming down.
Enemy mark.
Ooh, it's
Tag of
Say with a nice tag onto
Revealing area.
Penguin.
Dart will come out.
We get a bit of dart action in here.
What is this?
This angle is very interesting.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We do see a rotate.
5-man they've gone for a they come for a rotate here as they have all the defenders, 3 defenders towards A, and their Cypher is alone on C.
Yeah, but they will run into this powerful Cypher util here. Let's see how they manage to deal with that. They do
Smoke's
not
coming
want to be
down.
caught for these trips. These very sneaky trips here.
They're very aware. As one will get tagged by the tripwire.
Ooh, almost spot out
No,
Pochaco, but will not get the pick as Pochaco finds Polly.
We have this. Ooh, Jose coming with this late garage lurk. This might be huge. If he can find a kill here.
Very nice.
Scanning ahead.
He's left in a 1v2 here as players are on site. Gecko will stop this, or Hosley will stop the defuse.
He has but he opts to not use it.
Very good pick from Timbo there to secure the round. The first round.
Very close.
Yes.
A very close round. He had the ultimate, but he opted to not use it, to try to use it for another round, having a lot of confidence going into that fight. But he missed the head tap because he thought he was going to be on the lower side of platform. Very clean round for XYZ here going into the,
definitely great positioning from Timbo there, just taking the unexpected high ground, able to secure that pick.
a very close fight. We only saw him on very little HP, so
Yeah, he was left with 12 HP there. Very nice.
3-0 would have been an incredible way to start this off.
We do see an eco buy coming out from DKS despite winning that last round, just showing that even though you win, you might not always be able to buy. Avatar peeking out. We'll see 2 players, but will not get picked.
So drone is moving on to A site, and I think they tagged that Gecko. He's down on HP.
Revealing area.
The dart
Very
to see
nice.
if there's anybody in
2 players in
short.
link.
Spike planted.
Looks like
Shot
they're not quite ready, but we have Avatar coming in with this late flank here. Are they aware?
Smoke's down.
Avatar breaking the trip.
I think they are
letting
aware.
them know.
He sees
Ooh!
Jose, but Jose will
With
get
a
the
nice
on.
pick.
It's a very hard one. What do you do
standing.
in this situation? What does I don't know how to pronounce that name.
Pochaco.
Pochaco, thank you. What does Pochaco do in this situation besides just wait for his exit frags?
It does seem like they will come to him.
He gets
Ooh,
one.
very nice pick onto Lazarus. Also taking off shields off the jet there. And
Captain
Winners
Winners loses the Vandals. That's
amazing
a good round.
play.
A good
Amazing
round
put
for a
there
save.
too. Managing to get 2 guns down and take the shields off the jet there. That's nearly 7,000 eco damage from that one sheriff alone.
A very good play by Pochaco.
We do see another A hit. That is the 5th A hit this game. They definitely seem to like that site. It has done them well so far. Let's see if that changes now.
Looks like they are gonna put a bit more pressure towards the mid, and I'm excited to see this. Both trips are used in a manner that will cover all the flank.
Sovitron will
yes,
spawn up
flash.
2 players there.
Scanning ahead.
I think the flash did not work in the way that he intended it to. You have 3 towards A, and
Right here.
and breaches and
Yeah, a lot of
Not to be
rotates.
beaten is on rotate.
Who run?
Oh, so
Polygon almost getting hit by the ultimate.
Jose with a
And,
nice.
and
with the-
Jose with a huge pick on to Pochaco.
They are aware that the attackers are starting to come over towards the other sides of the map as 2 players rotate back towards B, but C is still left alone as the players make a quick execute onto that site there.
And they have
Lazarus-
they're gonna have to go for their 5th retake this game. They have not had any success in holding this. But is he aware of the? Oh,
Lazarus with a nice lurk into
But is
window, able to pick off Crispy Bacon. Sanguine with a nice flank on the gnome as well. The Avatar with a peek onto Lazarus. What is going on? The ult's coming
They're
out.
aware. They are aware of the flank.
One enemy remains.
Gecko
Huge
ult,
round.
Gecko ult, and Phoenix ult coming out to secure the round. Left and
Fireline was let
left.
all by himself.
Oh, and a
He
nice pick
cannot
from
secure
Avatar.
Avatar with the 3K to win them the round.
Wingman for the win.
Wingman is going to get the defuse here, and defenders win the round. I mean, this could be a close game here. We've seen neck and neck, but as we see, Jose is popping off right now. He's leading the server.
Yeah, Jose with a nice 10 picks in the first 5 rounds. That is a very good performance.
It looks like they're going to go for a hero buy here with the jet knives, but I think they're going on to a safe. Oh, well, then again, do they want to buy more rifles? Because they have the jet knives, and they have the Phantom. Ooh,
Does seem like both
Ooh,
both
they're
teams
gonna opt
opting
for
to force
a-
here.
This
Get
is
out
a
of my
very
way.
scary round because this is a very pivotal round.
Yeah,
Whoever
very
wins this
important
will have
round
a
here.
huge,
You're dead.
whoever wins this will have a huge lead going into this round. This as next few coming rounds. Opting to run, lose half his HP to the ultimate. That's true. But Party Lionfish coming up with a huge pick on Avatar.
Making that Phoenix ult seem like the best ult in the game, which it just Mel might be, but Chop with the nice right through the smoke.
Into Gnome with the Brim ult ready to deny the play.
Open up the sky.
Ooh, nice Molly there, picking off
And a
Captain when
2K.
the ult to get Slay. Great util usage from Timbo here.
Last
Poly
player
Lionfish
standing.
peeking into Sanguine, but we'll get
But then again,
picked off.
It's a
End the
huge
round.
round, a beautiful round. For almost like a
Pay attention.
perfect. They couldn't
I
even get the
learned
post.
something.
They couldn't even get to a post planned.
Yeah.
That's their first round in this entire game that they have successfully taken XYZ off of the hit. They successfully not allowed them onto site, and it's a huge round for the economy.
Yeah, definitely
though-
great util usage there from the side of DKS, making that Brimble and Molly combo seem just so impactful there. Managing to
they're
get 2
opting-
picks.
Looks like XYZ is opting for a another force. This is a huge round. If they lose this, they might be down economy for the next few games.
Ooh,
but the
Avatar was swinging into the drone, finding
down
2
A.
picks.
huge picks, and Spike is down towards A.
He heard that drone and
Huge
knew
picks
it was
from
his
Avatar.
time there.
It was his time to shine. You'll have to take one like that 1v1, but with the Phoenix Flash is so much easier. Sanguine with a huge pick on the Gnome. What can you do with this round? There's not much to do here. You have an ultimate, but you have Stingers and a Spectre. What can be
Yeah.
done here?
Does seem like they are going to try and get some more picks though, and to try and maybe
Ooh.
fight back a bit.
Last player
Ooh,
standing.
the
Captain was
Sanguine.
finding a lot of damage onto the Brimstone there, but not able to find that pick, getting picked off by Sanguine himself there.
Play Lionfish with a Bulldog and light shields. What can he do here?
Avatar seems to know he's there. We'll find the tag, but we'll not get the pick. Slash comes out.
It's so
Ooh.
hard for Poly, but it's so hard for Poly Lionfish to win this. He's walking right into Pochico,
Ooh.
and it's an easy it's an incredible flawless, a pinnacle round. And just like that, dying kind of sucks takes the lead here on a game that looks kind of one-sided.
Yeah. once again, like those plat players, you can't underestimate them. Their util usage and just coordination is definitely one of the best in FLV. They may not have the aim like all the immortal players, but they certainly know how to use their abilities to secure those rounds.
They indeed do, Leo. I'm excited to see this game. Looks like I was hoping for my debut match to be a really good
Revealing
one.
area.
Looks like we're gonna get a good one here. Crispy Bacon getting spotted by
Shock dart.
Jose.
Jump peeks for info, but will be tagged up a bit by Jose there. Ooh,
Ooh,
pop
the
the
Lion
lionfish.
Fish with a huge pick. How will this retake look? They catch Avatar.
I know exactly.
They know he's there, but
Timbo with the gap through the smoke, able to pick off Gnome. Insane play. The drone will come up to spot two players in garage.
It's a 3v4 retake. They don't have much. They don't have any ultimates to play here, but neither does XYZ.
Enemy
Ooh,
down.
with the
nice
spam! The spam to the wall. Retrieve the guns.
One enemy
Oh.
remaining.
Ooh, it's not much you can do. You can only pray that you can keep your gun and get the exit
Eagle
fags,
eyed.
and it looks like you can.
Does
Pachaco
seem like he will opt to save here.
trying to see if he can find any more frags, but they escape and they win the round. It's a tie game. No one-sided matches here. Well, it looks like we'll be here for a long time. It's like they're gonna have to, and just like that, the pinnacle round that we were afraid that they could, if they lose this round, they might be down in economy. They're back at it again. They have a full buy up. It's even game. I mean, this is a very winnable game for either side here.
Yeah, this is definitely a close game from what many players expected to be a sweep from the side of JBNNXYZ here. DKS really showing just how important teamwork can be.
And they can. We'll be on the side of
Deploying
XYZ.
drone.
We see Poly Lionfish going huge. Their bronze player on Phoenix. You know,
Drone will
rank doesn't justify how good of a
Revealing
player
area.
it is. But Timbo with the huge pick onto Gnome.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Phoenix will
Poly
come.
Lionfish.
Oh, but picked
Ooh,
off by
grab.
Avatar.
I'm excited. They have a lot of utility to work with here. There's a lot of ultimates to
It
get
seems like the
those
attackers
and
will quickly rotate over to C site with the Omen ult, but Cypher is there to deny this plant here, but it does seem like he will go ahead and back off and allow the plant. Oh,
But he saw him.
Crispy Bacon comes with the save, picking off Lazarus and saving Cypher's life there. Oh, huge impactful play.
The defenders after that pick are rotating back to A, thinking that it might have been a fake. Oh
Last
no!
player standing.
Three huge picks. Captain is all left by himself in a 1v4. What can he do
Fire's
here?
Out.
Looks like he can find one, but he would die to the aftershock.
Didn't quite
great
realize that he
round.
was in the range of the aftershock there, managing to take a full 120 damage from that. Really unfortunate there, as he could have made something happen.
I know what I just said. Rank doesn't matter, but sometimes game sense can help improve with rank. Very close match we have here.
We do see the pings coming out from JBNNXYZ towards the A site again, as
they
they seem
gonna
to prefer that site.
Are they gonna try to? I think they're just gonna go back to what they were doing. They're just running it down. I think that's where they had their most success, especially with a with a
Deploying
light buy
drone.
like they have now. I think they're with Stingers and Specters. I think their best job, right? Their best opportunity right now is just to get on the site and to get a pick.
Timbo with the huge
But
fucking in
but
Timbo and Lazarus. Timbo shutting down the sit single-handedly.
Does he realize that they're on site? He does not realize that they are on site. Captain Williams with a
Last
huge
player
pick.
standing.
Sanguine with two nice picks, making this round a 4v1.
He's
Ollie
behind him.
Not really sure what was going on there as he gets picked off from not Crispy Bacon on the flank there.
They have all 5 ultimates here because there's been no need for ultimates to be used. These rounds are gonna be so hard going for XYZ. They are gonna have to fight against an entire squad of ultimates.
It does
Can
seem
they-
like
Can
maybe
they
to
secure the next 2 rounds with 5 ultimates going in an 8-4 half here?
It does seem like JBNNXYZ doesn't really want to go anywhere else besides A, though, as they're going to run it down again. I mean, it does benefit that they have a very aggressive double duelist comp, but maybe sometimes you have to change a little bit.
I agree. They've lost so many rounds, but then again, they've won their rounds on A, so who knows? We're already in on the action here on A site. We are deep in this. We're fairly deep.
Brimstone with the molly to
the
deny the plant.
See how the retake looks, but he goes unseen.
Jose with a nice ult, but Avatar picking off Polylionfish and Captain Winners. Gnome picking off Chris Bacon, traded off by Shock, leaving us in a 3v2 situation. Timbo with the pick
All
on
the way up
Jose.
mid, they know where he is. The ultimate has gone off.
In a 1v3.
Can he make magic happen?
Ooh, does Pochaco
Aware,
is,
but Pochaco is even more aware by crouching there, and so he cannot get head
Last
tapped.
round before the
A very huge round, but 4 ultimates spent. This is a very winnable round. A very winnable round for XYZ to lead it into a 5-7 half, which is a very close game. You just win pistol and then you're a tie game, but an 8-4, a bit harder to come back from.
We do see JBNNXYZ on an eco round here. Will they be able to make this happen? We will have to see.
They have the Cypher ult here.
I kind of didn't want to see an A hit from JBNN, but it seems like they only really want to go towards the A site here.
I know
Once
what
again-
we were talking about in the pregame, but like I with Gnome being
Launching
how
smoke.
good he is, he needs to turn on here.
On the
He
Captain
needs-
Winners though.
He needs to turn on here for them to win, have a chance of winning this game.
Molly comes out to deny the plant. Plant will still go down though.
spike planted.
Timbo trying to
I think
find.
they are aware that they might be L.
Ooh,
the
Timbo
drop.
jumping down,
My
but
ult's
will find Lazarus, but traded off by Gnome.
Ooh.
Gnome with another pick
Ooh,
on
it's
Timbo
almost
and
one
Sanguine,
enemy
and
remaining.
gets the
Oh,
4 kill
no
with the
slayer
pick on
standing.
XP, but Pochaco will trade off Gnome, leaving him in a 1v1 situation here. Oh, whoa, get picked off by Jose. What a crazy round that was.
And it's almost like Gnome could hear what I was saying. Comes
Switching
huge
sides.
of 4K for him to single-handedly win them the round.
Almost
It's
got
almost
the
like
ace there.
It's almost like he could hear what I was saying, knowing that he needs to step up for them to win this game, and that's the explosiveness that I want to be seen from him. A 5-7 game for them going to a defense-sided half. I am excited to see this game. This is going to be a close one. We're going for a long distance here, maybe even overtime.
BKS following after JBNNF's footsteps here, going towards A. It does seem like that is the only site on this map currently.
I mean, isn't that so? B is such a hard site to control. You cannot control B. There's too many retake opportunities in B site. Like, almost to the point where if I'm playing my comp games, I don't play B. I just play retake on B. It's so easy to retake. So maybe
On my wire.
they all know that, and they don't want to have that to give them that advantage.
Yeah, Lazarus peeking out of mid early, but does not see anyone, opting to lurk into the space given by the attackers.
Chaco, they
Yeah, but-
they have a lot of space here mid, but are they aware of the hold
Yeah,
of
very nice
Pochaco
positioning
holding
from
flank.
Pochaco here, able to find
timing-
Lazarus. Oh,
timing
but what we
couldn't happen, but
by
Polylionfish
Pony
was
Lionfish.
They get the plant down, and they have 4 people on site and 2 on the flank. What can they do here?
Oh, Jose with no huge picks, leaving it in a 4v2 situation for the attackers here.
Last player
Sanguine getting picked up by
Polylionfish.
Pony Lionfish. Just Phoenix
They
here to
just
deny
look
the point.
so
deny the
clean.
defuse.
These
Ooh,
pistol
nice.
rounds, from XYZ. No, I'm sorry. XYZ looks so clean. It's like they practice these. They're just so good on pistols. They've
Yeah,
won
we
both
definitely-
pistol rounds here.
If you're JB and XYZ, that is what you wanted to see there, managing to finally put a round on the board after what seemed to be like 3 rounds in a row. I guess they did win the last one there, but if I'm JB and XYZ, I am very happy that we won that pistol round, able to tie up this game here.
I'm surprised we haven't seen any timeouts called yet. I wonder if they're thinking about they're saving it for a rainy day. The storm might be coming soon. Who knows?
We do see JB and XYZ forcing the rifles as one does after winning the pistol.
Ooh, but we see Can Pochaco get huge picks here with the Sheriff? We saw him earlier this game getting huge picks. Get huge damage with the Sheriff, and he's aware. A Spectre versus Sheriff, not much harder to lose, but they're aware that he's up. He's not. They are not aware.
Making that Sheriff drop, leaving the rest of their team just with classics.
Molly Lionfish getting a kill with his Molly. Huge picks.
One enemy remaining.
Pony Lionfish getting the
Spike down
3K
mid.
to make it a 4v1 for the attackers
It's
here, and
so
Gnome able to secure the
hard
round.
for Avatar to win that round, and just like that, we thought dying kind of sucks. Had such a huge lead, but now it's a tie game. They had a 6-3 lead, and they lost all over there. Score 7-7.
Yeah, we do see a C hit coming out from DKS here. The first C hit all game, really. Still no B hits yet to be seen, but let's see what they make of this C hit here.
I'm excited to see Pochaco on this lurk. He's had such huge impact this game, being their second frag as a
After managing to find a hit onto Brimstone there with his
ultimate will come short and will not get much info. No damage done.
They are not aware that Omen is backside, allowing him to pick off not crispy bacon there.
Careful now.
The Molly, this is the
Molly.
easy way to get the kill here. Good damage. This is such a hard
After
round to
getting
win.
pinched out there by
Last player
Sanguine
standing.
and Poslay.
Oh,
Pochaco.
but the lurk, his Pochaco with this huge lurk kills the Phoenix in his ultimate. And it's a 1v3 for Jose. If there's any man who can do it, it is
No
Jose.
more secrets. Scanning ahead. There they are.
One
Molly will
enemy
come out.
remaining.
He
My
does
ult
get
is
the
ready.
pick.
Out of charges.
All he has to do here is kill Sanguine in the next 0.5 seconds, and he will win the round, but
there's
he's
no
unable to
time.
do it.
There's no time. Such a huge round. These rifle rounds have been so close each time. I mean, the first rifle round of each half has been so close. It's been only a matter of 10 HP for each one of these rounds. He could go either way, but the Brimstone Molly will confirm that round.
Yeah, definitely good performance from DKS there. That was a round they needed to win, and they stepped up and won that. Now we do see the Sova ult available for for JBN in there. So how will they make use of this Sova ult to secure this round? We'll have to see.
5-man rush going into A site, but the operator from the Jet, Gnome goes huge with this pick.
Enemy marked.
And
Yeah.
what do you do after you find an op on A? This is their strong site, 2 pushed up, and this is gonna be a hard hit here.
No, with another nice pick
huge
onto
pick.
Avatar.
Tries to go for the blind op, but it's not gonna work out, and they're gonna play safe. Looks like a retake is what Dying Kind Sucks has in mind, but I'm like, wait, not Dying Kind Sucks. Yes, Dying Kind Sucks. I'm sorry, my brain stopped working there for a moment.
Cover going out.
Lazarus finds the people on C site, knows that they're there, with a very nice TP blind to find out
What a
Sanguine
TP.
and gets the pick
Yes.
onto Timu.
He gets 2 such huge picks for XYZ, and Captain Winners, he might just be the best bronze player this league has to offer. He's so good with the cipher. He's consistent with all these rounds. He's putting
Yeah.
up with all these higher elo players. That has to put some confidence going into your comp games, no?
For sure, and we do see Gnome with that op trying to maybe peek out B here to find a pick. If I'm DKS here, I'm definitely not expecting this, so let's see what happens of this.
Oh, looks like there's gonna be bowling. Let's see how it goes. They're pushing up
Gnome
fast.
peeking out. Oh, missed his shot though. That is great for DKS as they no longer
Have to worry about where this
that
op is.
dash.
But Jose with these huge
Spike
old
down
he
mid.
gets 2.
That is such an insane ult. If I am JBNNXYZ here, I am happy with that ult for sure. We do see a bit of a standoff coming in from Timbo and
they
Lazarus
aware?
here.
Are they aware that Lazarus is in this corner with the judge? I mean, this is such a hard corner to clear without utility.
Oh,
he
and
won't be able to clear it. Trying to get the trade with the sheriff wallbang, but it just won't work out. He still is sitting in garage with his
One
judge.
enemy remaining.
If I'm
Spike down mid.
if I'm dying kind of sucks. It's just this is not much you can do here. Try to get yours. We see Pochaco in another one of these clutch situations. He gets it.
but managed to drop a gun there from DKS. I don't know if I'm
It was-
DKS there. I'm not pushing that, but they definitely wanted their frags there. One thing to note is that Pochaco is having 14 kills, dominating this lobby on DKS for sure.
Even Jose says he's always good for his one. In the chat, we see him saying that Pochaco, he's always good for his one, isn't he? Even with those frenzies.
Yeah, for sure. We
Looks like we see another mid push here, but this time they're heavy towards A. So, are they gonna call for a retake or are they gonna try to fight this?
Stealing
I
sight.
was like fighting
Nice.
this, blocking it,
Nice
closing him
push.
up blind, and it looks like he's gonna fall off here, waiting for him to the safety of his arm.
Ooh,
He gets
Lazarus with an
huge
insane
hits with his
hit
bang.
through the smoke there onto Crispy.
Such a
Drone will come out,
sharp
spinning out Sanguine
drone
from
will
the corner.
save him. I know
Pochaco with a nice
exactly
pick
where
onto
you
Captain
are.
Winners, making this an even game.
But they have Spike down, and they have the ultimate, but they don't know where he is. They could
With a
be
nice
aware
pick to
here.
Avatar.
But
Timbo trading out.
Pochaco for another huge pick. Pochaco gets a huge pick, but he's so low. 2v2
Left in
man.
a 2v2. Molly comes out to deny the defuse.
Oh, the spray does not secure the pick.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
Jose with a nice
Oh,
timing,
player
but
standing.
Sanguine aware that he's defusing, wanting to deny the.
Does he
What
have
an
enough time
insane-
though?
Not
Does he have
enough
enough time? So very close, a matter of milliseconds, but Lazarus was such a close attempt there. This is a close game. We're seeing Gnome. He was 6-9 going into. He was in the last round of the last half. 6-9. We see him 16 and 13. He has turned this around, and he's brought
Yeah,
his team back
definitely.
here.
We
What they
do see a
needed-
default coming out from the attackers here, as defenders are stacked towards A site here. Trip coming out to deny the early A pressure,
Here.
as the attackers aim towards C site, jump spotting,
They
not
only
seeing
have-
anyone on site.
Looks like this game we see a lot more phantoms than Vandals. Me personally, I'm a phantom user, so I like these buys.
Especially on a map like Haven where there's so many close corners, a Phantom is definitely the weapon to choose over the Vandal, especially if you're on defense. We do see a very slow round coming out from the attackers here, trying
like
to
that.
figure out where the op is maybe and just hitting the opposite site from there.
But the thing is, the op is with the entire pack of XYZ. Are they gonna be They're just gonna be such hard to find. where it
Lazarus
is.
Lazarus once again in this corner. Will this time they clear it a little harder? Oh, Lazarus with an off angle though, switching his positioning, able to secure the tick onto Timbo, who thought he would be in the corner. Oh, but Avatar
Avatar
comes
with the
in, picking off
trade.
Lazarus. Breacho will come out.
Percussion pushing through.
Oh, Sanguine and Avatar getting their picks,
But
able to
Pocha-
secure a 3v2 here.
Spike
But
planted.
Cypher with a very nice positioning here behind Pony Lionfish, but it's
He's
unaware.
not gonna have the right
to from
timing
there.
yet. He will now.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
Paulie
One enemy
Lionfish
remaining.
has a huge picks there. It's a 1v1. Can
Yeah,
Gnome,
Gnome
their star
with-
player, win the
Manages
round?
to get the pick.
He can indeed win this round. He's always good in these situations. They keep the op. They win the round. They're up ahead.
Yeah, great round from JBN and XYZ there. They went into that retake down numbers, but they just managed to find the picks they needed to win that round. Once again, we see an A stack from the side of JBN in here. They seem to prefer that site both on attack and defense here. Interesting play indeed. We do see
If I'm DKS, what do I do here? We're nearing the end of the game. we have no
This is a
money.
nice spot.
Do we just try to force here, or do we just keep going? Looks like the option is that we're going to just try to keep going here and try to find a pick here with this Marshall. But Gnome with a wall bang on the trombone. Timbone.
Sniper Kim spotting out 2 players of DKS towards the A site. Smokes are coming out.
Jose
Ooh,
with the-
Slay with a nice pick. But Choco and Lazarus with a pick on the Avatar, making this round near impossible for DKS to win. Or
no guns, close
Last
range
player
here.
standing.
This looks like it's going to be a flawless XYZ. But
yeah,
what
Gecko left in a 1v
what
situation
can
here with no spike.
Sanguini, what can Sanguini do with his Marshall? They're pushing him. What can he do here?
Up and away. Somebody's there.
Flawless.
Nothing.
Oh, Slay with a nice pick onto her,
XYZ.
securing the round for JBNN.
Is it JBNN or is it XYZ? It's the same team.
It's the same team, yeah, sorry.
Nah, it's I don't know how they want to pronounce it, but I'll keep calling it XYZ, and dying kind of sucks. I mean, they're in a tough position here, with XYZ starting to find their groove here with Gnome on his op. He's so
Here.
good with his operator.
For sure,
Yeah.
man. I mean, a jet with an operator, and if they're good with the operator, that is so hard to deal with on a map like Haven, where you can secure so much of a map with just the use of that op.
They get the info on where the op is. That's a huge info.
Lazarus
Like
picking
mini
up
cast-
Avatar, using his Omen ult to get away.
Like many casters have said, if you are a jet with a good op, or just a good op in general, you're gonna go so far in FLV. That's what a lot of teams are looking for in a jet player, is a great potential with the op, and all it is patience.
For sure. We do see the attackers lurking up into garage, taking some space, but shut down by Gnome with an insane angle there, finding
This-
a wall bang onto Timbo.
He is. I'm surprised he's not a higher rank. If this is how he looks every game, the games I've seen him, he's incredible.
Gnome?
We're seeing Guini on the picks of Jose. It is all of a sudden. This is very winnable. Y'all think, oh, do they expect Sanguini to be here?
Ooh, Phoenix will not spot him,
One
and he's
enemy
able to get
They do
through
not.
it. He's up for the
Sanguini,
ace here.
Can we see this ace? It's such a close round. They had the Gecko out. Do they want to use the Gecko out to confirm the round?
Gecko will spot out with the use of the wingman there, blinding him, using all the utils to suppress Pony Lionfish here, not really giving him much of a chance to
But
get that off and
can-
get out.
Pony Lionfish.
Flash
the
will come
bronze
out.
player for the team.
One
Make
enemy
it work.
remaining.
Shut down the ace!
You
And
can
get
make
out.
it work.
Will there be
He
enough time
wins
for
the
him?
round. This
And
is
there
why
will be
he
enough
is-
time for him! What a crazy play from Pony Lionfish, their bronze player, shutting down DKS there.
There's a reason why he is the best bronze player
That's going
in
on the
this
highlight reel
league.
for sure.
I think XYZ are going to go all
Match
the way.
point.
Their team is so strong here.
Well, I don't know about the best bronze player. Hostley is pretty good for an iron, but yes, Pony Lionfish definitely can compete as one of the best bronze players in this league for sure.
That's I can still see the steam coming off that one, Leo.
We do see another default coming out from the attack here, hoping to maybe make something happen with this last round. But if they lose this round, there is no next round for DKS. A very hard position to be put in
They
here.
do have 3 ultimates. They are this time they are willing to use their ultimates here.
Gecko ult spotting Jet out on C site. They now know where
Jose,
it is.
Jose
Oh,
gets huge picks.
the insane ult coming out again from Jose.
It's a 3v5. What do you do here? There's not much you can do here. You have 2 huge ultimates. You're gonna have to play so aggressive to get these picks.
Jose making that Sova ult look overpowered for sure. Pochaka
not aware.
is there, managing to get caught out with his knife,
Oh,
leaving
but the
just
fork-
Avatar and
The
Timbo
knife.
here.
No.
One enemy
No.
remaining.
The knife.
No.
Jose.
Spike down mid.
That is such a sad way to see the end of a
So
game
hard.
as Lazarus
And
gets picked off.
Defenders win.
XYZ with the huge win. Onto just dying kind of sucks. This was a great game, but XYZ they just pulled ahead there.
Yeah, at first it definitely seemed like DKS was going to definitely be competing for that game, but it just sort of slipped away from their fingers as the ops came out and Hostley shut down their attack rounds. Very good performance from both teams, though.
An average comeback attack score of 361 for Jose. That's not normal in this in this league.
Yeah, definitely one of the best Iron players I've ever seen. We will see JBN and XYZ in playoffs, I believe. So we are definitely looking forward to
I'm
seeing how
excited.
they play there.
I'm excited to see this team go places.
Yeah, I do not believe that DKS is able to make it. Unfortunately, if they had won that game, maybe it would have been slightly different, but just barely not able to make the playoffs there. A very sad end of the season if you're DKS there. Wish them good luck in their next competitive season as they are a repeating contender. That'll be all for FLV season week 6, JBNNXYZ versus DKS.
I've been Squid. This is my co-host Leo, and we've enjoyed having you guys watch us. Have a good night. Stay tight. We'll see you on Sunday.